Randian philosophy has been tossed out before. Today I want to talk about Paul Ryan, but more I want to talk about the Randian society and how Ayn Rand has not just been his idol but his god. But I'm going to talk about it in the context of Germany. Now, Ayn Randian philosophy and government has never lasted long because it's the fact that, like conservatives like to claim, legal gay marriage is unnatural. The collective, the Borg, is why the government exists. It's to protect the collective and its interest in public safety, public works, roads and bridges, schools, Medicare, Medicaid, social programs that have lifted people out of poverty. But what would these big government phobes who blame the 60s for everything say about Germany and its recession-proof economy? That it pays its auto workers up to $67 an hour and subsidizes workers' wages so employers won't have to lay them off, and employees will have the money in their pocket. Forget about the $20 in the pocket song. They got the benefits. Now, the fact is, the bottom line is, what would E.W. Jackson say about this? Would he say that it encourages government dependency? But when you look over at Germany, it is thriving when America is limping along and Europe is in the trash. Spain has 23% unemployment. And that's because they've tried the Randian philosophies and continued to push them even though it was not working. See, in Germany they tried that philosophy and it got them the gas chambers, concentration camps, and the most embarrassing 6 years that they have ever been through. Today, Holocaust denial is a crime in Germany, and that is because of the fact that, see, the reason why Hitler even had a foot is the reason that Paul Ryan has one. Economic downturn, and people are afraid. Not only that, but people are misinformed. Because of economic downturn, they listen to Hitler, who's basically like a Paul Ryan with an even more diabolical brain. No union, independent juries, judges, all justice went into one man. Ronald Reagan and Margaret Thatcher, I'm pretty sure, are green with jealousy. Germany, France, Latvia, Poland, Hungary, just about all of Western and Eastern Europe was under the Nazis' grasp except for England. And a portion of North Africa was also under their grasp, and it fell under the Nazis. And even though the Americans fought for freedom, it didn't compute that the enemy was at home. Remember Harry Truman, when Harry Truman became president, and he called the Congress that he worked under, the Do-Nothing Congress, the same Congress that refused to pass universal health care and pushed for, right-to-work laws, which disenfranchised so many workers. And it would take another 30 years for the right-to-work laws to finally coalesce and take place. And thus, the Powell Memo in 1971, I believe. The Powell Manifesto was simply, companies are being threatened by workers, and therefore we need to protect the companies. The Ayn Randian philosophy, again, showing up. Now, the U.S. is repeating this very same thing. When we got a black man elected in 2008, everybody freaked. And now, with Republicans in the House and Congress saying, we will not help Obama push anything, they're pushing us into that Randian society that ignores freedom for all, that ignores the needs of the masses, and that gives more and more money to the classes. Obama has been in on this too. His policies have helped more at the top than anyone else, although he has done a decent job in the economic part. He needs to do more. Congress needs to do more. That do-nothing Congress. Harry Truman would see today's Congress and remember the Congress that he had. I think it's even worse. So I know we shouldn't fear Muslims in Saudi Arabia because, well, we're on guard against all the tricks they've got. But when it comes to the American Taliban, who can control state governments and even the federal government, those are the people that I am more genuinely afraid of. Where the states are where the power is. If you've ever seen the United States of Alec, you will know that that's what it is. Also, Rick Perry, Scott Walker, Corbett of Pennsylvania, I fear them because they can further what Bush started and what Obama furthered, especially with the intelligence community. And Walker says he loves to punish his enemies. Dissent is patriotic. I'm pretty sure that you won't be able to tell that to Hannity and Bill O'Reilly, because if you disagree with them, you are not American. And of course, that's fascism. That's where we're going in a Randian society.